Good morning, good morning, good morning. I did something new. I switched my phones around. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching on the replay, welcome. I've got a word for you today. I'm going to see how this works. Hey, Nika. Hey, Kimmy Sweet. Hey, Video Rita. Hey, Erica. Okay. Hey, Chosen. Hey, Coach. Hey, Joyfully. Hey, Alto V's. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Hey, Maddie. Hey, Paper Gown. Hey, Erica. Hey, guys. Hey, Mr. Stupendous. Hope you're having a stupendous day as you're coming in. Hey, Getting Fit 03. Make sure you guys share the scope. I'm going to warn you guys over here on Facebook Live that I'm probably not going to make it the whole broadcast because my phone is low. So if you want to see the rest of this broadcast, good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Kimberly. You may want to join me on Periscope, especially for those of you who have Periscope. Good morning, Lady D. Good morning, Muriel. Good morning, Cynthia the Smart Chick. Good morning, Heart of Faith. Good morning, Auntie V. Hey, Tanya, thanks for switching over. Hey, Leah. Good morning, Candace. Good morning, everyone's. Good morning, Tyree. Good morning, Camille. Good morning, Miss Karen. Good morning, Darren. Hey, guys. Hey, everyone's. Hey, Razan. Hey, Tisha. Hey, Sidonia. Hey, Pray Until Something Happens. Hey, I Baker. Hey, guys, if you haven't shared the Facebook video, go ahead and share it. Thank you, Tyree, Tam, and Kathy on Facebook for sharing the video. I appreciate you. I miss you too, Tanya. We got to hook up, sis. Doing some big stuff. Got some big stuff going on. I'm very, very excited. Once I got over my distress from dropping my first baby out. Hey, Modern Mogul. Oh, thank you, sis. Oh, thank you, I Baker. Girl, you love getting me live. You love getting the love. It don't matter. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Couture 42. Yes, learn new things. Learn new things. Hey, Tam. Learn new things. Hey, Darius. I was just thinking about you. I need to message you and get your address. Hey, Chef Scheinberg. I promise you I won't stalk you. When they were asking you, hey, Natalie, hey, Sharon, no problem. I hope your frittata was great. When they asked Darius where he was this morning, I'm like, he's at home. I know those sheets. I can tell when he's at home and when he's on the road. Hey, Sister Mia. Hey, good morning. Guys, I am in a fabulous mood. Let me tell you something. And let me tell you, guys, you don't know the difference. You just don't even know. And that's why I'm talking about, hey, Boss Lady Lee, hey, Emerald, hey, Sharon, hey, Cynthia. That's why I'm talking about what I'm talking about this morning is that, well, first of all, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So she's here. So I get to talk about her because Pastor Kimberly Jones is here. And yesterday, guys, y'all know I dropped my baby off at school and I was distraught. This ain't about me. This is about you. And I'm going to tell you why it's critical that you have the right people. Good morning, Kenyatta. Miss you, baby. You have the right people speaking over your life. Say amen. Good morning, Charlena. Welcome back, baby. Say amen. Good morning, Keisha. Welcome. Hey, Castle V. I missed you on security yesterday. Hey, Katrina. Guys, hey, Lead to Edify, you have got to have, hey, Norma, hey, Osazi, the right people speaking life over your life. It's critical. It's critical. And, even Marquita told me this morning, good morning, Vanessa, good morning, Bruce Hill Ministry. She did, Sarah. Pastor Kim went in for me yesterday. She did. She was on bending knee for a long time. I said that. Who is speaking life over your life? And even Marquita told me earlier, she said, Danielle, hey, good morning, Rochelle. I'm going to be ready in the morning. She said, Danielle, as much as you pour into everybody else, sometimes you've got to go sit down somewhere and let people pour into you. And that's my message for you today. Good morning, Julia. Good morning, Donna. Hey, Jamie, I miss you, baby. My message for you today is as much as each and every one of you. If all of y'all are pouring out into somebody else, say me. Good morning, I'm an angel investor. Come on now. I know I'm not the only one that pours out to a lot of people. You pour out to your children. You pour out to your man. You pour out to your job. You pour out to your ministry. You pour out to your church. You pour out in your community. And every now and then you come up short on the pour. Y'all didn't hear me. Good morning, Lorraine. Come on now, Velsa. You walked into a word this morning. Every now and then you come up short on the pour. And what I mean is that you've poured and poured and poured and poured and poured. And when it's time for you to fill your cup up, Kimberly said she got 7 kids and 15 grandkids. Castle V said when it's time for her to pour into her cup, she come up midget short. Good morning, Keisha. I miss you. She come up midget short. Come on now. Cup be empty, dry like dust. You can't even do what you need to do for yourself. We got to cut it. We've got to cut it. We got to cut it. So today, Kenyatta, you better say that. Right, Denisa? You better cut it. Say she come up midget short. We got to cut it. So that's what I wanted to talk about this morning. And Mia brought up the right thing. Visionary Mia say, oh, okay, Curly Sue. Visionary Mia say the right people. Somebody type in right. R-I-G-H-T. Because see, sometimes we let the wrong people speak life over our life. So we got to make sure it's the right people. Right, Christina? We got to make sure it's the right people. Right, Bruised Hill Ministry? It can't be the wrong people. See, we'll take what the wrong people say, right, Optical Music, and we'll hug that to our chest, and we'll ignore what the right people say. That's not right, love of God. That's not right. Good morning, Coach Rashetta. Right, Keisha, we got to have the right connections. So let's talk about this morning who is speaking into your life, because we cannot keep coming up short. We just cannot. Good morning, Adrian. Love you. Good morning, Cousin Cindy. We cannot keep coming up short. Number one, God has already spoken into and over your life. Cling to the word. Somebody type in cling. C-L-I-N-G. I never knew. Good morning, Mika. I never knew. Good morning, Landy. What my grandmother said when she was saying, leaning on the everlasting arm. Baby, my grandma used to sing that song so hard we would laugh. I'm leaning on the Baby, we would laugh so hard I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it meant. That was just for you, Adrian. I did not know what it meant. But when I got older and them bills started to come, somebody say leaning. When I got older, good morning, Mario, and life situations started to happen, somebody say leaning. When I got older and divorces and breakups started to occur, somebody say leaning. When I got older and jobs started acting funny, somebody say leaning. When I got older and people started talking to me crazy, I knew what leaning meant. If you're going through something, don't go by yourself. Lean on the everlasting arm. So that's number one. That's number one, that God has already spoken. You know your grandmom used to sing that song too. How many grandmom used to sing that song? Say me. If your mama or your grandmama used to sing, leaning on the everlasting, leaning on the everlasting. Oh boy, they sing, I'm leaning. They would sing hard, but baby, now I know what leaning means. Now I know what leaning means. It means something totally different than what I thought back then. I feel it now, y'all. Natalie, sometimes we got to lean. So now that's number one. Who's speaking into your life? God has already spoken great things to you, about you and for you, you need to lean on him. Lean on the word when it gets tough. Lean on the word when it gets tough. Lean on prayer when it gets tough. Lean on worship. Lean. I want to give you guys something. If you're not already speaking life over your own life, because that's number 2. You've got to speak life over your own life. I have some wealth affirmations that you need to say every day about your abundance and about the fact that God has already provided for your abundance. You cannot let the world keep talking you out of your money. You cannot let the world keep talking you out of your purpose. You cannot allow the world to keep talking you out of your greatness and out of your destiny. You've got to cut it. You've got to cut it. Somebody type in cut it. You've got to cut it. God made you great and you let other folks talk you out of it. God gave you blessings and you let other people talk you out of it. God gave you and planned abundance for you and purpose for you and greatness and destiny and promise over your life. And then you let people come and talk you out of it with their negativity, with their naysaying, with their Debbie Downers. Tell them Debbie Downers to get away from you. Speak life over your life. Speak life over your life. I made these 16 affirmations for those of you who don't believe in your abundance or you struggle with it. If you text the word affirm to 832-447-2822. Somebody put it up in Facebook for me. If you text the word affirm, AFFIRM, to 832-447-2822, I got a free gift for you. I made it for you so you can understand that abundance is your birthright. Somebody type in it's mine. Somebody type in it's mine. It's not negotiable. You don't have to share it with anybody. Just because I cash in on mine doesn't mean you can't cash in on yours. We all have our own portion. We all have our own segment. There's not just enough for her or just enough for him or just enough for them. There's enough for all of us. It is for us. If you text the word affirm to 832-447-2822, you will get 16 affirmations that you need to print out and that you need to speak over your own life. That's number 2. Who's speaking over your life? Number 1, God has already spoken over your life. Number 2, you need to learn how to speak over your own life. Thank you, Live Life with Lonely, for sharing. Hey, to Candace, good morning. Thanks for sharing. And Sunshine, thanks for sharing. And Affation, thanks for sharing. Who's speaking over you? It's got to be the right people. And Pastor Kim shut her day down yesterday. She shut her day down. She saw my light was low. I'm not going to start crying. She saw my light was dim because I had dropped my baby off at school. She saw me over here looking like a big crybaby. And she shut her day down to speak life over my life. And she didn't do it privately. She didn't do it and not let me know. She said, join me and come help me speak life over this woman's life. She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to do that, but she did it. She did it. You better get in the circle. And that's number 3. Who in your circle is speaking life over your life? If you're not in a circle of people, listen to me close, folks. If you're not in a circle of people, I love you more, Pastor Kim. If you're not in a circle, Asha did too yesterday. If you're not in a circle, Asha called me after my scope. When I showed my baby getting dropped off at a dorm room, Asha called me and said, you're a good mother. It's going to be okay. Asha called me and said, I know you're in a rough spot, but you've prepared them for the world. Who is speaking life over your life? I loved it this morning. Cassandra Elliott said, stop letting people into your mind with their negativity. Control your mind. You was patting your head, Cassandra. She said, control your mind. Bulletproof your brain. Bulletproof your brain. It's amazing to me how we let the negative seep in and we keep the positive out. That's the wrong way. We need to let the positive in, and we need to put the full armor of God, the helmet of salvation. We need to put the blood of Jesus as a mantle around our brain and stop letting negative people speak into your brain. Keisha, you did not say that, Keisha. Keisha Kelly said, them folks will unload on you. Them folks will put that stuff in your brain and be walking around free. And you walking around carrying it. And they done dropped it off on you. Your kids, they're guilty of it. Good morning, Carla. Your family members, they're guilty of it. Folks will call and drop Natalie. They will drop that negative stuff off on you and then be gone with the wind. Don't let them, Tamara. Don't let them. Don't let them. I can't help myself. Listen to me. I can't help but pour. And you can't help but pour. And so since we can't help but pour, we got to keep people around us that's going to fill us up. See, I can't help but pour. It's my destiny to pour. I was put here to pour. But I got to keep people like Pastor Kim and Marcus Rivers and Asha and Marquita around me, Pastor Joy Martin, to fill me back up. Who's filling you back up? See, I can't help but pour. It's my calling. It is my calling to pour. If you a pourer, there you go, Cassandra, type it in. Somebody say I'm a pourer. P-O-U-R-E-R, not poor. I'm a pourer. P-O-U-R-E-R. Even when I say I'm done, I'm still pouring. Even when I'm close to empty, I'm still pouring. Even when I got to take a wooden spoon and push stuff out of the bottom, I'm still pouring. You better surround yourself with some people that's going to fill you back up. Y'all want to hear something funny? Y'all know I'm silly. Y'all want to hear something funny? Pastor Kim got through with their prayer. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, Dewana. Hey, Miss Cato. Good morning. Good morning, AJ. Pastor Kim got through praying over me yesterday, y'all. Baby, Pastor Kim got through with that prayer yesterday, y'all. I went in there and I went to sleep. I slept so good, I felt like I've been sucking my thumb for the first time in about 40 years. Baby, I slept the sleep of the free. I slept the sleep of the peaceful. I slept the sleep of people that don't have a care in the world, baby. And I woke up, and every time I woke up yesterday, I would work and I would nap. I would work and I would nap. And every time I woke up, Pastor Kim, I felt better and better. I felt the grace just being restored. And I just felt peace just coming over me. And I just felt God wrapping his arms around me and saying it's going to be okay. Who is filling you up? Who's filling you up? Who's filling you up? You better go get full somewhere, y'all. I slept the sleep of the free yesterday. I did. Done drop one daughter off. I got to drop another daughter off Thursday. I had so much anxiety about that trip on Thursday. Pastor Kim, I was over here trying to figure out how I could not go. I said, I can't do this again. I can't do this again. I can't drop my children off again. But baby, after that prayer yesterday, I slept. You better say that. Don't be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. Who's filling you up, y'all? Who's filling you up? Let me tell y'all something. And one of the things Pastor Kim said she was at a time in her life where she needed business knowledge. And I filled her up. I was at a time in my life where I needed prayer. And she filled me up. See, sometimes you might have to invest. Camille is my health coach. I pay her to keep me on the right health journey, to eat right and to drink my water. I'm finna drink my water right now. To drink my water and to eat healthy. I pay her. I pay her for that help. Sometimes you've got to invest in people to fill you up. It's not always going to be free. It's not always going to be free. And I promise you, when you invest a few dollars in it, it makes you take it a little differently. Sometimes you've got to pay for people to fill you up, and that's okay. Somebody in the world told us. I'm finna get real deep now. Do y'all mind if I just get real deep real quick? If I just get real deep real quick, say okay. If I get real deep real quick, is that okay? Do you mind? Because see, these are things I had to learn myself. Just say okay if it's okay, because I had to learn this myself. The reason that some of you, that's so sweet, Tarika. The reason some of you struggle with paying people to fill you up. It's about to get real deep, Mr. Stupendous. It's been a good ocean deep, he said. The reason that some of you struggle to pay to get people to fill you up is because you're filling everybody else up for free. I'm going to just let that run through your body. I'm about to just let that wash over you. You're so hesitant, reluctant, and in some cases, you just flat out can't afford somebody else to pour into you because you're not charging people what you should be for pouring into them. I'm not saying everything is a charge by charge basis. I got a best friend that came. Is this pour so good I shouldn't have to pour for free? Is that what you about to say, Keith Stupendous? Is it just me? Is it just me? Or is this pour so good I shouldn't have to pour for free? And that's the truth. I'm not saying it is on a pour by pour basis. Good morning, Shonda. I'm saying I got a best friend, been my best friend for 20 years, came and redid my entire house with no bill. So I'm not saying that everybody is you gonna charge everybody. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is there's somebody somewhere that is supposed to be paying you for pouring into them. Good morning, Miss Patricia. And you're not charging them. And so you're out of line. I don't care who says I'm not right. I'm going to get off here in a minute because I know my Facebook phone about to die. I don't care who say I'm not right. It's biblical. You reap what you sow. Some of you are not set up for the reaping. I'm going to repeat that. You reap, good morning, Jacinda, what you sow. Some of you are not set up for the reaping. Some of you are running around planting, but you're not allowing anyone to be part of your harvest. And so you cannot pay for your own pours. You cannot pay for somebody to pour into you because the way your checking and your savings account is set up, like Kevin Hart say, the way your reaping and your sowing is set up. See, you set up to just plant. You're set up to just sow. You're set up to just give, and you're not set up to take. You're not set up to receive. You're not set up to reap. And so when you need the money or the time or the energy poured back into you, you can't get it because you missed it. You're not set up for the reaping. I hope somebody is hearing me today who is speaking over your life. You got an empty, poor account because you don't know how to receive. You're not aligned with the right people. How many of you don't have a circle or who you consider to be your circle? And that's why when I put you guys in these classes together, when you join my classes, you get a circle of people. If you don't have a circle of people, sign up for one of my 10 or 12 week workshops. When you leave, tell them, Rashetta, you will have a circle. Jamie, tell them when you leave my class, you will have a circle. Pastor Kim, tell them. DeWanna, tell them when you leave my class, you will have a circle. Right, Jacqueline? You will have family. Right, Tamara? You will have family. Come on now. If you don't have a circle, I invite you to join my mentoring program. Hey, good morning, Laura. If you don't have a circle, and if you don't have somebody that is speaking life over your life, I ask you to let me be that person. If your poor account is empty and you need somebody to speak life into your life, how big? I normally do 100 people in class. You go to bit.ly/ishdone-mentoring. People may say, ooh, 100 people, that's a lot. It won't feel like it. By the time y'all get through breaking that down and collaborating, it won't feel like 100 people. Not the way I get to everybody in class. Good morning, Coach Gretchen. It's called Ish Done Mentoring because this mentoring program, good morning, Marriage of God. No, it's not. It's not. I'm telling you, anybody been in my classes, they'll tell you, I get to everybody. I see everybody. And here's the thing. By the time you guys get to coming into class and breaking off into accountability groups, I see you in class. I see you when you sleeping. Look, that's my clients talking right now. I don't have a class with less than 100. A group program with one-on-one attention. Rochelle said it. Hey, fam. So here's the thing. Don't miss your turn because you're busy counting how many people in my class. I was just talking this morning that God doesn't give you any more than you can handle. See, when I worked in corporate America for Chase, it's virtual. It's video to video. When I worked in corporate America for Chase, it was nothing for me to be training 200 and 300 people and still had to give them personal attention. So we're equipped to do what we need to do. Yes, Passion Purpose class will have that also. Yeah, let me tell you, all my classes are like family. Good morning, Dr. Lorraine. Good morning, Rita. All my classes are like family. If you don't have a family, they're virtual, Maxine. They're on video. I can see you. You can see me. I can see y'all. You can see them. And by the time you walk away, let me tell you what 100 people allows you to do. Everybody's going to walk away with 5 or 10 people they're really close to. And then me. Yeah. I want to say it's September 30th. I'll have to look. Everybody helps everybody in class. Everybody. It's like a village. It's like a village. If you don't have a circle, listen to me. Stop missing opportunities. If you don't have a circle of people speaking life over you, get into that mentoring program or get into that passion program if you don't know. Get into it. The class is very affordable. If you're from my Money Lab or Monetize Everything class, it's $59 a week. If not, it's $99 a week. It is a 12-week course. Why is it called Get Ish Done? Because that's stuff you've been afraid to do before now. That's stuff you procrastinated on doing before now. That stuff you know you need to do, but you say you didn't know how. Those rational lies that you're telling yourself, guess what we're about to do? We're about to power through that, and we're going to get some stuff done. That is the importance. I'll never forget one of my first classes. I ain't going to call his name. But he told us in class what he wanted to be. And I told him, I'm empowering you. I am now giving you permission to do that. Some of you just need somebody type in amen. Some of you, you know you have the skills. You know you have the gifts. Thank you, Anthony, for the follow. You know you're ready to go to the next level, but you just need somebody to tell you you're equipped. You just need someone to say, it's time for you to go. And you might even need somebody to put you in just a small, tiny chokehold. You might need somebody to just put you in a small, itty-bitty chokehold to hold you accountable for doing what you need to do. It's hard, but it's fair. My grandfather used to say that. It's hard, but it's fair, and that's me. I'm hard, but I'm fair. That's right, I am Ruth. And when y'all turn around and give me the credit, good morning, Letitia. Great scope this morning. I always tell you it's not me. It's not me. All I am is activation. Right, Rashal? That's it. That's it. I'm just that push out of the nest. That I'm not talking about just you, Kenyatta. Look, you know my grandfather say, a hit dog, a holler. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm going to be gentle, Wendy. I got this real gentle chokehold I do. But it's go time. Somebody type in go. I got to get out of here because I know my phone's going to die. Hey, Shelly, I'm about to call you as soon as this phone charge up. Somebody type in go. That's what this mentoring program is about. It's go time. It's go time. It's time to execute. It's right in time for, hey, good morning, Whitress. It's right in time for the new year. We're going to graduate in Florida, November 16th through the 20th. Everyone in my mentoring program is able to be a breakout speaker in Florida. It is going to be amazing. Good morning, Christian Text Coach. Just a mild, look, just a mild chokehold. It's go time. And if you haven't gone now, this is the truth time. How many of you, in order to sign up, you go to bit.ly/ishdone mentoring, ISHDONE mentoring. How many of you had resolutions at the beginning of the year that have not yet come to pass? Say me. How many of you have resolutions that you had at the beginning of the year? Some stuff you know you were supposed to birth this year. Some things you know were supposed to come to pass this year. Say me. I know it's some people out there. You said this was going to be your year, and it still can be. You said this was going to be the year you left your job. This is going to be the year you made more money. This is going to be the year of your breakthrough, and it still can be. But we got to get going now. We can't even talk about it no more. We got to be about it. Classes on Wednesday, September 7th at 8 p.m. We can't even talk no more. We can't even talk no more. And you get free access for those of you who are new to the mentoring program. You get free access to the Money Lab, which is my product creation class. That is amazing. So not only are you going to be creating products and services and books and launching all kind of stuff hand over fist, you're going to have some accountability to get it done. Playtime is over. It still can be. This still can be this year. Who's ready to make this year your year? Say me. And that means you've got to do something different. Something different that you've not done to this date. Something different that you've not done so far. Something different that you didn't do up until now. I am still doing Scope School. It's going to be around September 15th, I think. You got to do something different. It ain't over. It ain't over till I sing, and I don't like singing. If you're going to say it's a racket, James, you need to make sure you spell it right. Because when you say it's a racket, it's not R-A-C-Q-U-E-T. It's R-A-C-K-E-T. It's racketeering. Yeah. So if you want to call it a racket, spell it right, boo. Go to dictionary.com and get your life. Good morning, Colleen. I mean, if you're going to call it a name, call it the right name. It's not a R-A-C-Q-U-E-T. That is what Serena and Venus and them use. They use tennis rackets. Go to your Uncle Google and get your life, James. Go to Troll School and learn how to spell. I'm not playing with these trolls today. Girl, I'm not. I'm going to leave him alone, y'all. I'm going to leave him alone. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Angela. I did swing the racket at him. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you're going to call it something, call it the right name, at least. And at least spell it right. Good morning, Knitting by Michelle. Just saying. I've been being really good, though, y'all. Haven't I? I've been really good, y'all. I haven't been playing with them trolls. I've been good. I'm so proud of myself. Haven't I? I have. I've been good. Yeah, gonna come in here talking about it's a racket. Boo, please. You can't even spell racket. I can. I've been good. I've been good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here before my phone dies. I'll be back this afternoon. I'm going to start announcing my mentees in the next few days. Guys, this is going to be my dream team. My mentoring team is going to be my dream team. I'm all about this mentoring program. And what it's going to do for you to be able to be mentored by me, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you. This is my first ever. I was, Wendy. I know. I slipped. We all slipped. We all slipped. This is my first ever professional mentoring program. So I'm extremely excited about it. And I do hope you'll join. If you just even go to the link, just go to the link and look at all the benefits. You're going to be amazed. bit.ly/ishdonmentoring. I loaded it full of bonuses and benefits. You, Rashal and Wendy, y'all both said I'm excited at the same time. Because I didn't want you to have any reason. Thank you, DeWine. I love you so much, gorgeous. To say no. Yeah, so many people, boo. You got to make a choice. Let me tell you something. It's about affordability, but it's also about access. And I wanted to be accessible. Hey, Pashiba, miss you, sis. To people. And I don't think... I think when you look at it, Modern Mogul, you're going to see it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you want one-on-one, you can pay me $1,000 a week for 12 weeks. Curly Sue said, hey, Tyler, anybody want one-on-one? I'm launching a one-on-one program. It's $1,000 a week for 12 weeks. Make sense? Hey, good morning, Brittany. Yeah. And guys, this is something I'm going to teach you guys too, just to know your worth. To know your worth and to embody your worth and to really be okay with charging your work. But $1,000 a week for 12 weeks, that's $12,000. Yeah. I know how much it is. I know how much it is. Which is why I'm launching this program now. This mentoring program is past affordable. Oh, today or tomorrow, Donna, we working on it right now, baby. We had some technical issues. I saved it to the wrong place, and baby, they had to talk me through getting it out of my computer. I tell y'all, I'm technology. I am, and we working on the workbook too, so you guys will have a comprehensive workbook. Okay, Donna. Yeah, Rochelle, don't be telling them I am going to charge way more, but not this time. Now, I'm technology. I have no knowledge of technology. None. But yeah, I mean, it is for some people. Some people, it may not be for you. It may not be for you. But when you go look at that list of benefits, if I just sent you a video every week talking, you would see the value. And to be able to be a breakout speaker at my event in Florida, that alone is worth it. The replays of the Money Lab, that alone is worth it. You do get a jumpstart call with me. That's, yeah. And you get to be on my first. This is my first Scope School. To this day, they still got the record because it's just something about being the first. So go to bit.ly/ Amen, Angela. Angela said, my goal after taking this mentoring class is to be able to pay you $12,000 so that I can make millions. Do you guys realize that your investment is relative to your earnings? The more you invest, the more you make. Does anybody realize that? Say me. Your investments are relative to your earnings. It is very difficult for you to charge somebody $1,000 a week if you've never paid $1,000 a week. You don't even know what it feels like. And so with me, I've paid $1,000 a week. I've paid $1,000 for a day. You know, I've paid $1,000 for one session. And so, good morning, Rochelle, number 2. I understand my worth, and that's why I'm okay, Sunray and Lance, charging $1,000 a week for 12 weeks. And I haven't even talked to Rochelle yet. I'm thinking about charging $20,000 for the 12 weeks. I'm truly thinking about it because I know what I do. I speak money. That's why I call myself the wealth speaker. I speak money. I can give you 1,000 ideas in 10 minutes. All that will go make money if you're willing to put the manpower and the sweat equity behind it. I'm very good at what I do. I'm very good at what I do. I'm able to speak purpose. I'm able to speak destiny. I'm able to speak next level. I'm able to see things in you that you cannot see in yourself. And that's invaluable, to be honest. He don't even, Brittany, you better say you got to work for what you want. And so for those of you who don't have a strong support system, for those of you who don't have colleagues and friends around you for this journey, I do highly suggest the mentoring program so that you can get you more than just a mentor, so that you can get you a family. And there it is. I knew that phone was going to die. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here. Make sure you sign up for the mentoring program. Make sure you sign up to get those money affirmations, because if $59 or $99 a week is a lot for you, then you got to make sure, and I'm sure, and I appreciate that, Kenyatta, but you know, me and you hit the ground making money before you even signed on to be my client. That's the truth. I'm here on Periscope every day, sassy to you, 2-3 times a day. Hey, Ramonica. No, it's simply me. It's at the end of September. You can inbox me on Facebook. A lot of times it does, because I am on Periscope so much. It takes us a minute to get back to you unless you're on our current client roster. I try to streamline my time. I've got 2 books at the publisher right now, and I have 2 more going by the end of this month. I do my best to keep the messages at a minimum, because really we ain't got nothing to talk about. Everything you need to know is on that landing page when you go to Ish Done Mentoring. And any questions outside of that, let us know right here on Periscope. But other than that, you know, you be surprised. You need my help. What you need my help with? Sign up for the class, baby. I'm going to help you. I am going to help you. I am. Yeah, because let me tell you, that's another thing. In class, I let them ask 1,000,000 questions. When they're in class, they ask a 1,000,001 questions. Go to bit.ly/ishdone mentoring. They asked 2,000,007. And here's the thing. Romanica, Camille, Kenyatta, tell the truth. I never get tired of answering questions. I only get mad when they say, Coach, hey, it's me. How you doing today? I got 3 questions. That's the only time I get mad. I'll be like, get to the question. Get to the question. Get to the question. And I'll be knocking them down with my racket. But when they start that, okay, Coach, I got 4 questions and 2 of them are a half question. And one of them is a whole question. And one of them is 1.5. I'll be like, get to the question. And then the next person, but they do. Here's another thing. I'm patient when people ask the same questions over and over. I don't have a problem with that. I know some people, it takes everybody learns differently. And as a facilitator, I know that. All I want them to do is state your name and what's the question. And I'm okay with that. Now, now, here's the thing. If it's the same question you've asked and I've given you an answer before, my memory is so good that I'm going to remember that you asked me that same question in week 2. And in week 2, this is what I told you to do. So Modern Mogul, you might think, oh, it's a big class, baby. My memory is on fleek. And so when you ask me that same question, right, Angela, that you asked me before, I'm going to remember and I'm going to say, hey, didn't you ask me that? Oh, ask them. I remembers, baby. I remember what you said you were going to do. I remember what you didn't do. I remember that you're asking me the same question. Some days I wish my memory was not so good. Some days, yes, I'm like Santa Claus. I know when you sleeping. I know when you wake. Okay, Latoya, I do a segment. Go back through my old videos before I take them down. I do a segment called 25 ways to make money, 30 ways to make money. I've done it like 6 or 7 times. On fleek, it means I got a great memory. I've done that video so many times. If you go back and watch it, every time I give you different ways to make money. So go back through my broadcast, find some of those videos, and they're going to bless your life. Because there's not an excuse for anybody not having money. Nobody. So fleek just means I have an uncommonly good memory. Uncommonly good. Some days I get mad at my memory. I'm like, memory, can you just let that go? Can you just forget that? And my memory be like, Yeah, go back, sassy to you, Latanya. I got it. Latanya. And Modern Mogul, what's your government name? So, Latanya, yes, go back through my old videos. Hey, Rashal, what you call had to show me? Rashal, Maryland. Marlon. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Baby, I'm hooked on phonics. You saw me work it out even before you typed it in. Kiara had to tell me what your government name was. She said you was my little banker because I told your story about what happened to us. Oh, government. Everybody got government name. Muriel. God is all I need. You might have to tell me again, but I got it. Modern Mogul is Marlene. Yeah, so I told your story about your future being here now. Kimari. I got your Key Money Gang. I don't care if people pronounce my name wrong. It's not important. It's not. Muriel. Got it. Okay, thank you. All right, Latanya, go back through my videos. I'm going to get out of here, but I will be back this afternoon. Oh yeah, baby, I stay hooked on phonics. I pronunciate things. Now I know that wasn't right, but I do. I pronunciate things. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm so excited. Get with some people who speak life over your life. Get with some people who see more in you than you see in yourself. Get with some people who are gonna love you like you should be loved. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like being with family. It's not. It's not. Okay, if you need help, I'm going to be right here. All right? Love you guys. Oh, Ramonica, thank you, baby. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Ramonica, you ain't seen nothing yet. Hey, thank you, Colleen. Ramonica, Jacqueline, Coach Tandy. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Candace, Camille. Oh, it's water in the cup right here, baby. It's water in the cup, Camille. Look, Camille's checking me out. That's water, boo. That's water. And that's decaf. You see it say on that decaf. Baby, you got, listen to me. Do y'all see that? That's what I pay for. That's what I pay for. Somebody to hold me accountable. Somebody to check on me. Somebody that cares that I'm putting water in my body in. Somebody that cares that I'm not drinking regular coffee. Somebody that cares that I'm eating Fiber One protein bars. Come on now. Come on now. Camille ain't playing with me and I'm not playing with y'all. And if accountability. There's nothing that's going to move you forward in this earth. Like, I don't even think I told Camille I'm down like 11 pounds. That's another thing. I'm not even watching the scale. I'm not even watching the scale like that. When I got back from Vegas, I walked past it and I got on it. But, you know, if you pick up good habits, listen to me, Muriel. If you pick up good habits and you hold them to your chest long enough, the good habits will pay off. Good morning, Janet. I've been missing you, sis. If you pick up good habits one at a time, thank you, Couture 42, and you hold them to your chest long enough, you ain't got to worry about the outcome. Most of y'all that are in my classes, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Before long, you don't even remember any place other than where you are right now. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep holding those good habits close to your chest. You got to get a water aerobics class, boo. You do. Oh, thank you, Lance. I appreciate that. You know I'm like a seal, baby. I work for Baby, you give me a compliment. You give me a compliment, I'm going to really show out the next time. I'm like a seal. I can't. I can't. I'm in a good mood. Marcellus Wallace, I don't know who that is. I do, but I don't like it. We're going to talk Kenyatta because we need to do that Baton Rouge thing. Yes, I have no sense, but I got a lot of dollars. I have no sense, but I got a lot of dollars. All right? All right? Love you guys. I'm going to come back later. I got to get these books to the publisher. Love you guys.